Welcome back, PRFFFFLMP Season 2 ERS. We are back with another exciting episode. I am Trevor, and this one is.
It's me. It's Sam.
And then we definitely do have a guest host whose name is definitely Zach Adam. He's a little under the weather today, so he is trying to stay in one place and not move around too
Oh, huh?
much.
Hey guys, it's me, Zach Adam. I'm so glad to be here. Yeah.
Well, we're really happy to have you, Zach. Here, I'll let you save your voice, so you can. Yeah, no need to keep talking for now.
Okay. I'll keep showing when I can.
All right, perfect. All right, well, thanks for joining us, Zach.
Yeah, thanks
Um,
for joining us, Zach. It means a lot that you're here.
Absolutely, and especially for everyone's favorite, kind of part of this series, the wheel episodes. So I've really enjoyed that we're kind of going on a streak here with just so many wheel episodes in a row.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah. Well, without further ado, let's just get rolling into this thing, all right?
Let's do it.
All right. So, last week a lot of things happened. Um, I guess we'll just start off at the top, right? We have officially
Let's do it.
we've finished the trade deadline, so no more trades can go through, unfortunately. I know we were a very active trading league. Uh, but we'll start off here with my matchup, but also the Baja Blasting of the week. So I took on Levi's Logs and absolutely clobbered him. Just
Hmm.
nothing left of Levi's Logs. Um, I
Yeah,
mean,
you like a lumberjack going after those logs.
that's right. I think the easy standout, right, is Jahmyr Gibbs putting up, one of the greatest stat lines of all time, right? Three touchdowns. I think he had 260 rushing yards. Um, no, 220 rushing yards, 45 receiving yards, and 11 catches. And
Yeah,
then
that's pretty
three
solid.
touchdowns. It's going to be tough to lose games when you've got Jahmyr Gibbs putting up a 50 bomb on people's heads.
Yeah, especially when you're going up against a player that had two goose
Yeah.
eggs in his lineup.
Yeah, yeah, that's tough. When you look at it like that, I could have started Jahmyr Gibbs and a defense, and I would have won.
Hmm.
Just Jahmyr plus Baltimore would have been enough to get it done. So,
So, so do we think that this is a matter of Levi not checking his team, or obviously your team really did good, but is it a matter of
yeah.
Levi not checking his team, or is Levi's team just bad?
Now, Josh Jacobs was a game time decision. So he wasn't out until maybe 30 minutes prior to games starting. So for some of the less active watchers of fantasy football, I'm not surprised that Josh Jacobs would sneak in even though he didn't play.
Yeah,
Jordan Addison just didn't get the ball. I think he had one target. Yeah, one target, no catches, That's kind of tough.
yeah, that's rough. That's
Uh,
it's the Vikings offense is looking pretty rough if
Pretty
we're being
bad.
honest.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and then I mean Alvin Kamara kind of got banged up, potentially some MRI or an MCL sprain, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's unfortunate. I don't think we were expecting much from Mason Taylor. James Cook had a good week.
Yeah,
Um, I think I probably wouldn't have started the Detroit defense against the
Jameis Winston.
Giants. Yeah, but I mean, it's tough to know. You could come out with like three pick sixes, or he could throw for a bunch of yards.
Yeah.
Kind of went the throw for a bunch of yards route. Tedero McMillan has kind of popped off here these last couple weeks.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, still you like to see seven targets. It's unfortunate only came down with two of them for a touchdown, right? Um, Definitely feels like a better game or a better week would have been on the horizon had he come down with two or three more catches.
Yeah. It wasn't a good week for the Panthers. The
No.
Panthers have been playing really good recently. Bryce Young had a great game last week, but
Yeah. I think
they
he
just
threw
ran
three
into a really
picks,
good defense
right?
there with San Francisco.
Was it uh was it three picks or two? Two picks, yeah. Tough. Not a lot you can do there, you know. Um,
Zach, what do you think of Levi's team this week?
Oh well, I think if his girlfriend is a screen, then maybe he should have done more screen passes to his players and
The footballs and the points. I think that would have that would have worked.
great insight there, Zach. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, appreciate you
Yeah,
having me
yeah, that was
on.
really good,
Yeah,
Zach.
yeah.
I'm actually
Uh,
surprised that Zach knows what a screen pass is.
yeah. You can tell that Abby's been teaching him some football terms.
Yeah.
You know. And then let's look at the bench here. Not a lot going on his bench, unfortunately.
No.
I
Yeah,
I don't know what to
that's
say,
not a
right?
good bench there.
Just not a lot to
Parker
look at.
Washington was on your bench.
Yeah, he had a good game. He scored a
No,
touchdown. He's actually had a quiet, good season, right?
mm-hmm.
Since AJ or not AJ,
Travis Hunter.
Brian Thomas Jr. went down.
Is Brian
Actually,
Thomas Jr. hurt?
he hasn't played in
Or is
all
he just
season.
bad?
No, he hasn't played. I think he's been injured.
Oh, okay.
Um, he's been. I mean, don't blink, but he's got in the last 4 5 weeks of play, he's got two
It's a good chunk of
touchdowns.
targets.
Yeah, like target share is definitely there. I don't know. Well, I think that this could be a player that could kind of break out a little bit even next season, but
Yeah.
tough to know. Um, feels like a guy that you don't love starting, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But
All right, should we move on?
yeah, I think next up here. Oh, also, I think we did mention, right? This is the Baja blasting of the week, right?
Oh yeah, let's all say it together.
Levi got
Levi
Baja
got Baja
blasted.
blasted.
Yeah.
Levi got Baja blasted. Ha ha ha!
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow,
Zach
Zach
actually knew
actually knew
the.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Zach.
yeah, Zach was familiar with the tradition. Good for you, Zach. I know you've been listening a lot. That's awesome.
Avid watcher. Now, why don't you get us started here with you and Paul's matchup? It looked like it was a little touch and go there for a minute.
Yeah, no, it was another good matchup for the hottest team in the league. 10-game win streak. Hard to be any harder than that. Well, yeah, I mean it was pretty it was pretty touchy, especially with Jalen Hurts having a huge game
Yeah.
with with the Eagles against Dallas. I mean,
And two
30
rushing
points.
touchdowns and a
That's
passing
tough. Two
touchdown.
rushing
Pretty
touchdowns.
good.
Yeah, I mean that was tough, but I had just enough to get by. George Pickens, again, just crushed the defense that he was going up against. So,
Did Dalton Kincaid
but it is
play?
very easy to win when you've got a player score 0 on the other team.
Yeah, did he play?
No, he didn't.
Okay, so that is unfortunate.
I think
It's
that
tough.
may have been a game time decision as well.
Yeah. Dalton Kincaid
If he did play, he just didn't get any targets.
he had that one monster game, got hurt, and then just really hasn't done anything since then. But I mean,
Yeah.
tough. I know in
Um,
another league I traded him after this week, and boy has that worked out
Smart.
in my favor.
Very smart. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. Here's the thing about my team. Like, my team's not scoring a lot of points, but I'm
Yeah, I would
also
be
not having a
you.
lot of points scored against me.
Yeah, how do you play defense so well?
I don't know. Yeah, I think people are just scared of the oddball.
Yeah.
They're
Now,
not used to seeing one ball out there. They're used to seeing two.
it's true. Now, your favorite player on your team is definitely George Pickens, right?
100%. He's
Yeah, I
been.
mean,
I mean, look at that. The first week was a stinker, but ever since then, I mean, he's been.
minimum double digits every week. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I
Yeah,
think he. I think he's like the number two. Well, I think he's like the number 3 receiver on the season.
yeah,
Um,
that's impressive.
yeah,
I mean, he's
I
the
mean,
number
he's
20
been having a great
fantasy
year, over a
football
thousand
player.
yards, 8 touchdowns.
What is it?
Mahomes is
Oh yeah,
having a
he's
great
over a
year.
thousand. Yeah, 1,008 touchdowns,
Hmm
67 catches. I mean, it's a lot of catches. He could
Yeah,
he could
and
hit
CeeDee
100
Lamb
catches
has
this
really been
season,
bad.
you know?
Hmm
Yeah.
So
Uh,
it'll be interesting to see what Chase Brown does with Joe Burrow coming back.
Uh-huh.
because the run game's usually not very good with them, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
No, it's funny because we were talking about George Pickens popping off, but Justin Jefferson has had one of the most mild seasons of his career.
Yeah.
Um, you could even argue he's worth not starting, right? I mean,
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, it's hard to bench Justin Jefferson.
I hear you. I hear you. But when you look at the stats, right, the boom here is 17 and a half points. The bust is 5.7.
Mm.
Um, I mean, through what he's played 12 games or 11 games, right? So he's in total, how many fantasy points has he scored? They don't have
I
the
don't
data.
know.
Yeah. I don't
It
know
doesn't
what his
say anywhere.
average per game is. I'm not going to add it up. But I don't know. It's a tough, tough question to consider.
Go to the season stats.
Season stats?
Yeah, click back on his
Oh,
name and
there we
click on
go.
season stats. It should say his
Oh,
points.
yeah, yeah, there we go. Points.
121 points.
121 points. Yeah, so he is, and he's played 11 games, right? So he is just over, I think 10 points per game.
Yeah, just under 11. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 right at about 11 points a game, which is fair. I mean, I guess that's right. I'm starting a guy putting up 11 points a game, right?
Yep.
But you don't love it, that's for sure.
I mean, but if you're me, you have to feel pretty good that you're in first place and Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson, your first round picks, having a down season.
Right, certainly, certainly. And Patrick Mahomes is, I think, playing a little better than he normally does.
Hmm.
He's doing a lot more on his legs this season than historically, which kind of bolsters some of those numbers.
For
But
sure.
yeah,
But you love to see it.
yeah. Do
Yeah, poor
you?
Paul. Tough week. Lost to the. He was 4 game win streak. Then he lost to the Dewey.
Yeah,
Um, Now he lost to the oddball.
yeah. That is tough. Now, who did he replace? Jamar Chase with?
Jamar.
Was that
I
Chris?
believe it was Juwan Jennings.
Now, speaking of Juwan Jennings, no, this isn't the guy that got punched in the nuts, right? That was yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah. So some of you maybe that don't watch as much football might not know this, but Juwan Jennings got punched in the nuts and yeah, it was pretty fun, pretty neat. If I was more
You know
prepared, I
what?
would have had a clip pulled up.
I wonder if the Panthers player may have been on the payroll
Hmm.
of the
The oddballs?
oddball. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Maybe this is some oddball propaganda trying to remove one of Juwan Jennings' balls.
it could be.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting lore there. Um, on the bench here, I mean, not a ton going on Paul's bench. Obviously, you've got Trevor Lawrence had a pretty good week.
No, had he started Bam Knight, would that have helped him out any?
I think his running backs did okay. I guess maybe over Kyron he would have got 6 more points, but that's not quite enough.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Um,
have mattered.
and he doesn't have a tight end. Yeah, tough, tough week, but hopefully Paul can bounce back.
Paul, you're embarrassing the roommate agreement, Paul. Paul, what are you doing? You gotta be better than that, Paul.
Great
Oh,
insight there, Zach. We love to hear what you have to say.
Zach's, you're not very happy with Paul.
Wow,
That's
you
crazy.
really
Wow.
have to step it up there, Paul.
Yeah.
Now, this was an interesting matchup. Um, Matt, who was the number one team in the league, the juggernaut, falling to Aaron here.
Yeah, that's tough. Tough loss for Matt. The big thing there is Baker Mayfield going down.
Yeah, certainly.
I think if he hadn't gotten hurt, he may have been able to pull the comeback.
Yeah, when
Although he wasn't looking very good against the Rams.
yeah, but even I mean, his last throw was that pick right before half. So in theory, like if that's a decent throw, that's just an incompletion. He doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
He's at 7, right? That puts him at 89 points. He's only got to put up 10 points in the back half to, it's possible, right? Um, tough. But hopefully for Matt's sake, Baker comes back here. It'd be a shame if Baker didn't make it back in time for him to play the vampire. and
That would be
maybe
tough.
Amon
He's got a couple
Ra
weeks until then.
or Rico Dwaddle or I don't know.
He's
Who else?
got Achan. Achan was on a bye this week, so
Yeah,
that probably also hurt.
yeah.
Ooh, would he have started had he started Goff?
He would have won had he started Goff. Yeah.
Hmm,
So
that's the tough break there.
you know what we say about Jared Goff?
Nobody beats
Nobody
Goff.
beats Goff. Say it with us, Zach.
Nobody beats Goff. Ha ha.
Perfect. Right on time. Yeah, tough there, but man, I'd love to see the Vampire beat Matt, take either Amon Ra or Achan, and then leave Matt a little crippled before the playoffs, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the goal, right? We don't want the vampire to. We don't want him to make the playoffs.
No,
I mean,
I
it'd
don't
be
want to play
fun,
him.
but that's very at that point that'd be very scary.
Yes.
So the goal is to try and cripple Matt, who might have the best team,
Yeah.
but we'll see. Matt, I know Matt's a very strategic player, so we'll see if who he benches that last week of the season because he's already in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So he's just got to fight for seeding, fight for his team not to
Yeah.
lose anybody.
Now, do
So
you
I'll be
think
interested to
that
see what
that
he
Matt
does.
might bench some of his better players in his game against?
Hmm.
Do you think he will?
I think he probably will. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's too risky going into the playoffs,
Yeah.
losing one of your best players.
That's fair. But remember, our rule does stand. You have to have a roster lineup, like a roster.
Yes.
You can't intentionally start people that are not playing. And
Yes.
we
And
will
you can't
know that
just put
Matt does
everyone on
check
your
it.
bench. You have to have players, active players in your lineup,
Yep, yep.
or at
Uh,
least players that you believe will be active.
yeah.
So, like, if he wanted to start like Charlie Jones, like fifth string wide receiver for the Bengals, go for it. You know,
Yeah, we did have to go pick
but
up Charlie Jones.
yeah,
Yeah. So, then let's look at Aaron, right? I mean, Aaron had a pretty good week. Just kind of average, right? Derrick Henry finally had a good week. It's been a while since
hmm
I guess he's these last 2 weeks have been all right. He's been actually okay now that I look at it, but
yeah, yeah.
I
I mean,
guess
go ahead.
yeah, in my mind he was well below the 35 ranked player, but I guess he's not. I guess he's actually playing pretty well.
He's up to 9 rushing touchdowns on the year, which is pretty good.
Yeah, he'll
The
hit a
Ravens have
thousand
been playing
rushing
really
yards.
well lately, so
Yeah,
he's
uh,
got a matchup with the Bengals this week. So a lot of points coming there for Aaron,
yeah,
probably.
yeah. Travion Henderson. You kind of don't know what to expect here from Travion or just this New England or
Hmm.
backfield, right? Feels like they move the ball around so much. So many people get touches. It's tough to count on him, except for when everybody else is injured, right? But
Yeah, I still think that you can trust him going forward.
yeah, yeah. I think
I
he's a
mean,
start, but
yeah,
he's no Derrick Henry.
no, definitely not.
Um,
But
what
yeah,
else?
I mean, how are you feeling about your pick of Aaron having the best team?
I mean, he's 7-5, right? He's making the playoffs. Daniel Jones plays well. Puka, like he's got Puka, Egbuka, Henry, Travion, Warren. I don't love Woody. Um, he's got solid players. I think
Yeah,
that he definitely could still do it, right? He's got good
yeah.
defense and with
You got
Pittsburgh,
DJ Moore
Indy.
stashed there on the bench too.
Yeah, yeah. Like if the cards fall right, he definitely has a team that could go the distance.
Hmm.
So we'll see. Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Uh, let's move on to the next one here. The J team and the D Livery Bros. Now this is
Mm.
your pick to win it all, right? How are you feeling about that?
Uh, is there anything worse than not good?
Oh, okay. Bad perchance?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty not good. Well, for one, you got to look. So Mitchell lost his quarterback to the Vampire,
He did,
and
yeah.
then Joe Burrow's coming back. So who knows if Joe Flacco will play anymore this year? So who's
Hmm.
Mitchell going to start at quarterback? I mean, Michael
Michael
Penix
Penix
Jr.
Jr.
is Penix Jr. is on the IR.
Yeah, he's gonna
Um,
have to go find new running back or new quarterback.
yeah, Drake London's hurt. His Chuba Hubbard's been really dry this year.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is coming back though
He is, yeah, that's
from his
good. That's a good
appendix
start, but
removal. Yeah, but we never know.
just
Will he be the same man after they've taken his appendix?
yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Um, yeah, I mean Mitchell's still technically alive for the playoffs, but it's not looking good. He's got a lot of injuries.
He's definitely
Um,
on the outside looking in. There's no doubt about that.
yeah, the receivers aren't looking good. The running backs, Javante Williams has been okay, but this is not a pretty lineup.
No, definitely not. Not a good looking lineup there. And then
Look at the other side,
for Tanner,
pretty
right?
good lineup there.
Tanner finally is he's in 8th place, right? So Tanner's
Yeah,
officially in the playoffs as of now. Now
yeah.
anything could change, right? AJ Brown finally scoring some points, so that's good. Now AJ Brown is the epitome of boomer bust this season, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he could get you 0 to 1 points, or he could get you 20 plus, and there's really almost no in between, right?
Hmm.
He had a 6.8 game, and did he have like an 11 or no? Guess not. Oh yeah, an 11 there and an 8, but not not someone you love seeing in that lineup, you know?
Yeah. But you look at the rest of the squad for Tanner, the Houston defense playing great this year.
Mhm.
Um, what else? Christian McCaffrey, obviously, just on a tear, having a great
Yeah.
year.
He's officially the #1 fantasy player. Now he does go on by next. Like his numbers are inflated. He's 1 game above everybody else.
Hmm.
But he is officially, currently as it stands, the highest scoring fantasy football player on the season.
Yep. Good little comeback story there for Tanner and Christian McCaffrey.
Absolutely. After the first round pick that never saw the field last season.
Yeah. Uh, Tanner even had a 0 in his lineup, JMO.
He did, yeah.
But
Jamo's another one of those guys that it's tough to know what you're getting out of him.
yeah,
You'd like to think after 3 weeks in a row of, touchdowns, a bunch of targets, but then all of a sudden he had 3 targets for no catches, you know?
yeah. I think maybe game script maybe went away from him too. I mean, it was a close game throughout. Jameer Gibbs was having a good game, so
Yeah, definitely kind of playing the hot hand, just giving it to Jameer, letting him make plays.
yeah. Let's see.
Yeah,
Anything on the bench?
see what we got here on the bench. Jaden
Darnold,
Higgins
Higgins.
has finally started putting up a little bit, He's finally started getting like a decent target
Yeah,
share. He
might
was
be
a
worth a
rookie.
start.
Yeah, he was a rookie 2nd round pick for Houston, and with Mills still playing quarterback, he's getting targets, he's scoring touchdowns. He's definitely an interesting flex option, no doubt.
Yep. Now, are you in the camp that he should be starting Sam Darnold over Jordan Love?
Probably,
Well,
I would.
no, hold on. He's got Joe Burrow coming back. So who are you starting?
Probably. I mean, who's Sam playing this week, right? Uh, Minnesota. I don't know. I'm probably just starting Sam Darnold unless Joe Burrow's gone crazy.
I mean, the
Baltimore.
Ravens
I don't
defense
know.
isn't great, but you don't know what he's going to be like.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I'm definitely not starting Jordan Love though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy stinks. Um, yeah, but that's a tough one there, for
Mitchell,
Levi.
you need to be better at fantasy football. That's
What's
embarrassing,
embarrassing,
Mitchell.
Mitchell?
What
What
you
you
doing?
doing?
It's true. That's very true, Zach. Zach, what do you think about Javante Williams? How he was really good and he's still not bad, but he's kind of fallen off as of lately.
I think he's like
He's like
Sam
Sam
Maddox in the
Maddox in the
Party
Party
Room
Room
Film
Film
Festival.
Festival.
He
He
started
started
off
off
good,
good.
but hasn't done anything lately.
That you
Wow,
you know
Zach, you jerk. That's such a awful comment to make.
You know,
You know what?
Bruce
Bruce
Campbell
Campbell
sucks.
sucks.
Whoa,
Whoa,
saying
saying
I
I
hate
hate
you.
you.
Don't ever talk to me again. Bruce Campbell's awesome.
absolutely.
You know what, Zach? You can just be quiet for a little bit. Your
Yeah,
voice is starting to sound a little hoarse.
yeah. Now speaking of Zach,
Yeah, actually, Zach, we're gonna make you talk about your matchup.
Uh, so Zach, another loss, another day, another dollar for the Hollywoods. Now he started not one, not two, but what three players that weren't playing. And by started, one of them does mean he just didn't have a player in his loss.
Oh, did I? Whoops.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
Yeah,
granted,
Zach, you gotta actually start players.
now,
Oh, I
granted,
didn't know.
Garrett Wilson, Brian Thomas Jr., and his empty tight end did score more points combined than Jerome Ford did.
That is
That is
true.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but not by much. Not by much. It would have been probably helpful had he started Reshi Rice
Oh, you mean
or
I have more players? What are these guys?
or Chig Akinowo.
The
Big
Okonkwo?
Okonkwo.
That's the one. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if he'd started actually Reshi Rice or Chig Akinowo, he definitely would have won this game. So tough. I mean,
Yeah, I
I
mean
mean,
Zach
Zach
definitely
definitely
got
got
he got left in the dust just
just
like
like
Josiah
Josiah
did
did
in
in
the
the in the Best Man film. I
That's
think
right.
this is just this whole week just encapsulated what that film was really.
Yeah, yeah.
Although
Ashton
Andrew's
Genty.
team wasn't great this week,
No,
but
no. Ashton Genty has had an okay rookie season. He's got 8 touchdowns on the year. He's got, over 800 yards from scrimmage. Um, a passable rookie season, right?
hmm
Hunter Henry popped off there, obviously, which is pretty cool.
yeah, he was crazy.
115 yards, 1 touchdown. Not a lot else going on here, right? Bench wise,
No,
Matthew Stafford is, in MVP form, right? I mean, he's
top 10 quarterback.
thrown 30 touchdowns this season.
He's thrown what I think he's like he was at like 2 touchdowns and 2 picks, and then he's thrown 28 touchdowns and no interceptions since.
Yeah, yeah. So pretty impressive. Tough to lose
I could
games.
be wrong about that, but
I think you're
oh
right.
well, that's enough.
Well, it was in the first 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So he was 5-2 in the first 3 weeks, and then since then he's thrown 25 with no picks.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Matthew Stafford's definitely making a case to be starting, but it's tough to start him over Lamar, right? Just because
Yeah, I mean Lamar hasn't really been the same since he came back,
no,
but
he's not.
he hasn't been terrible.
Yeah,
But I don't know. He's just not. He's not popping off like he usually does.
yeah, yeah. Next up, we've got Josiah and the Daring Diggers. Now, Cody's team is really putting together an impressive post or end of season performance here, right?
hmm Yep.
JSN has been an absolute monster. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. He's undoubtedly the best wide receiver in the first 2 years of their career this season.
hmm
Because, this like as we currently are playing football. Um, Dak had a good week, and then Pittman, he had a handful of guys just do pull their weight, and then
Yeah.
a bunch of guys
You
not
know
pull
what?
their weight.
Kelsey's been serviceable this year, so
Yeah,
he's been good. I think Nico Collins has had a great year,
yeah, he is not.
but
He
CJ
was a little
Stroud
banged
is
up for a
supposed to
while,
come
I
back,
think.
so it might be looking good for Cody.
Yeah, but I don't know if that is better or worse at some point.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's been putting up numbers with Davis Mills,
Yeah, I
so
mean, I think
but
these last three
Cody's the
games are
highest
looking
scoring
nice.
team in the league, I think.
I would believe it. I would believe it. Let's see what they got on the bench. Caleb Williams, LA defense, Atlanta defense, Christian Kirk. Not a ton going on there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. The 10 sacks from the Cleveland defense for Cody. I know
yeah.
he's gotta love that.
Now, had Josiah started oh, I guess that isn't the LA defense. Yeah, tough. I don't know. Now, it is interesting to see he didn't start Jonathan Taylor this week.
No, he did.
Oh, am I looking at the wrong? Oh, okay. My bad. I scrolled around it.
Yeah,
But sorry, I was gonna say that if he'd started Atlanta, that would have helped. Instead of the goose egg.
yeah. He wouldn't have gotten beat as bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't gonna
It
make a
also would
difference.
have helped if Jonathan Taylor did more Jonathan Taylor things.
Yeah, if he'd put up 30 or 40 like he normally does. Yeah.
Brock Purdy, rough week.
hmm
Yeah, it's a lot of underperformance. CeeDee Lamb's been a big disappointment this year for
Yeah.
Josiah. Josiah seems kind of falling apart a little bit. He
Mm-hmm.
started off hot, and I think he's lost a couple in a row.
Yeah. And I think
And he's been
CD
hurt.
was,
I don't know, but he's had
yeah,
a lot of drops. He had a lot of drops against Philly.
yeah. Tough, tough. Well, we better keep moving because we do have I think one more matchup here and then the wheel, and we'll maybe talk about some playoff implications.
Yep,
Now, this was the highest scoring team of the week, Vampire Dewey. Where
that's
did he
scary.
get? Yeah, I mean 150. He's taking points from anybody he plays this week.
Yeah, poor Jacob. I mean, Jacob's not paying a whole lot of attention. I'm basically having to manage Jacob's team for him as well.
Yes, he accidentally drops players.
Oh my gosh. But here's the thing. I was talking to Matt at church about he was trying to pick up a running back. I can't remember. It was like either Bam Knight or Emmanuel Wilson. And he didn't pick up Emmanuel Wilson. I think this was in a different league actually. I told him to pick up Emmanuel Wilson. He was like, "No, I'm going to pick up this other dude. I'm going to pick up Bam Knight." But as you see, Emmanuel Wilson, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Bam Knight did that good, but
No.
I saw Emmanuel Wilson was having a good game. Wando Robinson was. I think there was a stat that Wando Robinson had the most receiving yards in the first quarter of any player this year.
Yeah.
So like as soon as I saw those two things, I was like, "Man, Jacob's going to lose." And then looked at the score. At one point, it was like 72-2,
Yeah.
and it just absolutely annihilated Jacob.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Jacob, I believe has already, not that it came up, but has already dropped some of these players that the vampire could have taken, right?
Yes. So Jacob dropped the players that he
Coker,
picked up to
Dortch,
fill
and
his
Shuck.
lineup for the week.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Tyler Shuck, Jalen Coker, Greg Dortch were all players that he picked up. None of those players were selected to be sacrificed. So Jacob went ahead and dropped them and was able to get back his original players and get his lineup fixed. So
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Interesting choice to drop Bo Nix and Jalen Waddle when he could have dropped Josh Johnson.
you know what? I gotta respect Jacob. He's sticking with his guy. He
He
likes Josh
certainly is.
Johnson.
He is a Johnson guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, without further ado, I think we just get right into it, yeah?
Hey guys, what's going on here? What's this vampire thing?
Oh, great,
Oh
great.
yeah, Zach. It's a fake team. If you lose to it like you did, you lose a player.
Oh, what? I had no idea that I lost a player to a vampire.
All
All right,
right.
well, Zach. Let's show you how it's done. So the 3 players up for sacrifice this week are Bijan Robinson, Atlanta Falcons running back, and then 2 Cowboys, Jake Ferguson and Brandon Aubrey. So Trevor, who are you hoping that the vampire
It's
gets?
just Bijan, right? Bijan Robinson all the way.
Yeah. Zach, what do you think?
Oh, well, I don't actually know who any of these players are, so I'm just going to say that since Brandon Aubrey sounds like Abby, I'm going to pick that one.
Fair enough. You're allowed to. What are your
Good
thoughts,
insight,
Sam?
Zach. All right. I don't know. I mean, I don't want Jake Ferguson because Vampire's got a lot of tight ends,
Yeah.
but I'm starting to get pretty worried. So
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson scares me.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't know. Let's just spin the wheel.
here we go. Moment of truth.
What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Is it Brandon Aubrey?
Brandon
Okay.
Aubrey. All right. So he gets a
All right,
new
I picked one. Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Let's roll again and see if we can get Bijan. You know, this is actually just for all the people that are gonna skip straight ahead. We don't want them to know.
Yeah.
We don't want them to just skip to the wheel. You know.
Oh, you mean people don't actually watch this?
Oh,
No,
look
Zach,
at
they don't.
Bijan! Bijan! All right.
Hey, Bijan Robinson going to Jacob's team still. Staying on Jacob's team.
Dan and Jacob's team. And last one is Brandon Aubrey. Wow, look at that. Vampire took.
All right, so
right.
Jacob is losing a kicker. Do we think that helps the Vampire much?
I don't know how much it helps, but I don't know. It's tough to say. Cam Little's been okay, right?
Yeah.
Brandon Aubrey's definitely better, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, go back to Jacob's team. Cam Little's ranked 114.
Um,
And Brandon Aubrey, what is he sitting at?
where is Levi's team?
Space Truckers, yeah.
But
85.
It is an upgrade, but
It's a pretty significant upgrade.
you know, I think I had picked Rome Odunze as my other one, which may have been better. I don't know. Tough to know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So let's look at this week's matchups.
well, I was going to say first off, so currently 5 teams have clinched playoff berth.
Yep.
Aaron is very close. Aaron with a win this week will clinch playoff berth. And then we have a lot of teams fighting here in this 5-7/4-8 range.